They don't want you to gain new followers on YouTube. They don't want the masses hearing your opinions and hearing what you have to say to the world. They don't want you to strive. They don't want you to spread your truth. They don't want you to have a bigger pool than Kanye. Who are these individuals or organizations or entities keeping you from spreading your truth? Well, for one, it's the WHO, the World Health Organization. The World Health Organization is an international corporation, a subset of the UN, used to, well, its overall objective is to reduce world poverty and sustain public health. But that's just one of its many faces and one of the many things that it claims it is in the light. But behind the curtains, they get up to some other things, and we're gonna have a look at some of the things that they've been up to that people don't really know about or people aren't really exposed to because they don't really put this out in the news, so to say. So, who are they? They that watch, they that keep tabs on what you say on social media, they that monitor your positions when it comes to social opinions. So, when you post on Instagram or on Twitter, anything really, whether it's a picture of the of a meal that you just bought, whether it's an image of you and your homeboy, whether it's just a picture of your side chick, or whether it's just a picture with a girl's titties out. They keep tabs on that. They record that. They have this file, this database on everyone who has a social media platform. And they use that profile to build data against you, to have this virtual ID on you, and to also keep tabs to the ideologies that you're likely to claim, um, whether or not you're interested in knowing about truth, how easy you are to manipulate, how you spend your money, how you spend your free time, how you spend, well, pretty much what you do in your free time. So, the WHO and the big platforms are closely cooperating in the surveillance of all social media content in order for them to be continuously aware of any emerging divergence of public opinion from the official narrative that might require countermeasures. It says here that on a weekly basis, WHO works with YouTube, with Google, with Facebook, and several other partners such as NewsGuard. Now, this is one of them. Who are they? It's NewsGuard, partners that the WHO, that UN, that foundations such as the Bill Gates and the Bill and the Melinda Gates Foundation partner with in order to obtain data and information on the public. So what NewsGuard does is they monitor and track the most influential or up and coming influential social media platform platform profiles. Okay, so what the NewsGuard does is they provide WHO with the list of the most influential spreaders of information not conforming to the official narrative, and WHO tells the social media platform to look at the list and do something about it. And this could include canceling the accounts of the respective news sites, blocking sharing their stories, flagging their pages, shadow banning them, and other such measures similar. So WHO is more like the umbrella organization, the cloud, the manager that has associates and sub managers beneath it working in tandem towards a similar goal. And it's not just NewsGuard technologies. There are other organizations, companies, individuals, proxies, political leaders that have their ways to accumulate data on potential individuals, potential social media platforms, pages, and profiles that may or have a high probability to go against the public ideal. All right, let's get a little further in how the WHO and its web browsing partners monopolize search results. So I got a bit of an example right here. You know, um, Google, with its market dominating search engine, makes sure that people searching for health related information of interest to WHO will only be provided with search results conforming to the WHO narrative on the first few pages of results. Hardly anybody reads any further. The WHO describes this in the following way: matching Google search with reliable information. WHO is also working with search engines like Google to ensure that people who actively seek COVID-19 related content online are met with accurate information, often tailored by location and language. Most recently, in March 2021, WHO and Google launched an organized search results panel on COVID-19 vaccines with the most up to date information about safety, effectiveness, side effects, and more. So, anything relating to COVID-19, for example, Google will only show results which lead you to WHO approved information or information on WHO's websites or any of their subsets or partners. Now, here's the problem with this. That means WHO has all the power or all the authority when it comes to data and information concerning COVID-19. And the problem with this is that with all that authority, with all that power on the he say she say of it, they can they could lie to us. They could construe results or any data or information regarding COVID-19 in order to get us to sculpt our opinions towards COVID-19 in a certain way, which is all just social engineering. But that's a video for another day. Today I just want to focus about how much of the results in Google search results isn't necessarily pertaining to truth. Just because WHO approves of something or co-signs something doesn't mean that it is truth. And you can go and test this for yourself. Um, if you go to Google, type in a query like, is it wrong to get the COVID-19 or the COVID-19 vaccine or the negative effects of getting the COVID-19 vaccine? The first few pages or most of the results at the top are going to be pro COVID vaccine. And it's only until you're going to get to the middle of the scrolling to the bottom, towards the bottom of scrolling the page, is when you're actually going to start seeing articles that actually are against the COVID-19 vaccine. And they put all these articles down there because the average user does not even scroll that far. The average user wants quick and easy answers. They're not willing to research or take the time to read something and flesh it out before forming their own opinion. So that's just something that we got to do better on. All right, here's another example of what WHO gets up to with its clown partners. I got the IFCN right here, the International Fact Checking Network. Listen to this. The IFCN is the umbrella organization for fact checkers defending the official narrative around the world, connecting them with each other and resources to counter deviant information. IFCN's database of more than 10,000 fact checkers on COVID-19 related misinformation is touted as a resource for fact checkers, journalists, researchers, and users. Right? Okay. To secure fact checking contracts with social media platforms like Facebook, fact checkers need to be licensed by IFCN. IFCN has guidelines on which kind of news and news sources are worth a check. Now, this is guidelines is the key word. What are the guidelines? Are these guidelines approved according to their views of what truth is, or according to the betterment for the public? Now, the focus here is squarely on off mainstream media. I'm gonna say that again. The focus is squarely on off mainstream media. So they're targeting the little guys. They're targeting the small and upcoming podcasters, YouTubers, blog posters, and off mainstream. That's the key term right there. You see, a lot of the times with off mainstream, that's where you find truth. You're not going to find truth with the most popular platforms. You're not going to find truth with the biggest news stations, with the biggest YouTubers. More so, they're reading off a script. They're being paid by a Jewish organization somewhere to read what they're saying on the script. Now, off mainstream, the little guys, that's more likely where you'll find truth. You won't find truth to where everyone is looking. It's just not how this world works. IFCN is financially supporting fact checking organizations it approves of. In other terms, man, if you're telling the truth, or if you're telling a truth that they don't like, you're not being approved, and you're most likely gonna be taken off air or blacklisted. The network itself is sponsored by, among others, U.S. Department of State, National Endowment for Democracy (NED), Omidaya Network Foundation, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Now, this is something that I want to touch on. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. You're gonna be seeing a lot of this in my next few coming videos. And I just want to say that Bill Gates is one of the most evil and wicked men of all time in world history ever to exist since the beginning of existence itself. This man's heart is black as tar, let me tell you. He is a eugenicist who wants to see the majority of the world dead and eradicated and wiped off the earth. Him, his wife, and his rich friends. But that's a story for another day. I'll probably make a video sometime on that. But yeah, man, open source, open society foundations is another one of them. Google, Facebook, Gates Foundation again, and U.S. government are also the two most important sources of founding of WHO. Yeah, man. So that's what I got for now in terms of the WHO and its crooked partners, man, trying to manipulate the society into bending to their will. But yeah, I'm gonna be dropping more videos about this in the future, man. Keep your eyes on this channel. Um, yeah, and then check in every now and then. I'll be dropping videos, man. I'll be dropping mad videos. This channel is pregnant with truth, and I'm about to deliver, baby. Most High willing, man. The Most High has given me a gift of a hunger for truth, and I'm just serving my purpose under His servitude to spread it to any anointed or elect willing to hear me out. And yeah, so keep your eyes posted, and I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Thanks.